would you guys stand up? Just stand up. That's all you have to do. You don't have to sing. Yeah, you sit down. Yeah, you sit down. Yeah, we're not going to put you on yet. This evening we've got a lot planned. You're going to go home satiated with entertainment. And the kind of entertainment you're going to have, it's high class. It's the best there is. It's the best we can pay for. It's the very best. And we'll go on from there. So let's we're going to have some of we'll just say some of the emeritus faculty. I was going to say the old guys, but the emeritus faculty are going to come up in a few minutes and just share some. They could sing, they could. I was going to say some wisdom, something they've learned over the years. It's not going to be any of that. Really. We're gonna start off with Dr. Blakely, and then there's some folks in between, and we're gonna finish with the four old guys with Dr. Nelson. And I personally,
what do you mean the four old guys?
Frankly, I'm very glad that Dr. Nelson's here tonight, because about 2 weeks ago, I mean, I don't know if you got the phone call, but I got the phone call that Dr. Nelson had died. And I was shocked. I was surprised. Well, not surprised, but I was shocked. But I didn't know what I'd do because you're a replacement. But I'm glad you're here tonight. So I want to get right on this tonight. So, Dr. Blakely, would you come and start off this evening and honoring Dr. Anderson? I know you have pearls of wisdom, things you want to share with us.
I was going to talk, but I wasn't going to honor.
Oh yeah, well do either talk and honor, or do one or the other. And we're going to have these four gentlemen speak, and then we have a couple other things going on, some other folks that might want to say something. And then we have an athletic event. Well, you're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. It is going to be, well, it's very high class. You're going to be involved. No, not the hurling. Mark, put that down. It's going to be really high class. So we're going to warm you up to that with these four guys speaking. Bob?
Appreciate Janet Rothman loading me of her glasses.
She does that for everybody, Bob.
You know, Daryl Anderson grew up during the Depression. His father, Arthur Anderson, was an accountant. My father hired Arthur to manage the books for a small tennis court. And Daryl's father seemed to be comfortable in court. Daryl was 10 years old in 1929, and under very tight control by his money-oriented father. For example, Arthur required that Daryl reach deeply into his right pants pocket and maintain constant control of his small change. His father's motto was, if you don't control your money, somebody else will. After several years of deep pocket money control, young Daryl's right arm became 5 to 6 inches longer than his left arm. That's when his parents started calling him the arm. When the stock market crashed in '29, Arthur Anderson had to sell his Mercedes. He was last seen being escorted toward the tennis court. He was talking loudly about a tennis racket. Not long thereafter, Daryl's mother came to our house, crying. and asked if my parents would raise the arm and see him through school. My older sister, Frankie, objected. She knew that he was born in Japan and did not have a legal visa because his parents were born in the Hollywood district. My loving parents bought Daryl a book on language disorders and kept him in the basement for 2 years. When he learned to speak, 2 nannies, actually a nanny and a goatee, were hired to escort him to various clinics where he was scrutinized by multiple name badge wearers. These caretakers were from Japan, LCCD Australianki, and the Zakamura Watch Porcher. LCCD, as a nurse, had delivered Daryl at birth in Tokyo. He weighed 9 ounces. The average birth weight for that environment. Thereafter, Zakamura Watch Porcher arranged for friends to help Daryl and his parents to illegally scull their boat to Iowa. The helpful Orientals, Radke, Filke, Karpi, Milky, and Maki, were never paid, even though they later served as groomsmen at Daryl's marriage to my sister. After Daryl's father, Arthur Anderson, disappeared behind the net, a legacy was found with instructions for delivery to Daryl at the last stand. May I please have Dr. Daryl Anderson approach the bench. I do want you to be alert to anything that's going to happen. You understand? Where's your tie? What? Tie. Where's my tie? I'm supposed to be dressed up. What do you mean? What's that? I don't need that. It's for you. That one back, please. There you have it.
It's the biggest one that I've got. Right. Should I read it? The last one I had was in a shrink-a-dink inside of a pastry at the Red Lion Inn under the Broadway Bridge. So it's about this big. It's the biggest one I've ever gotten, but I have a lot of these. I've read it, and it's not worth reading.
Those of you who are still working in administration know what that means. Number 2, he can play tennis anytime he wants. And last but not least, and number 1, Daryl can now go to Costco when there aren't any crowds. I'm going to give you a little insight into Daryl now that many of you may not know. Some in the group that are a little closer to him over the long number of years we've been together may have an inkling of this, but I'm sure most of you don't. I'm going to give you 2 of Daryl's numerous keys in being able to retire early. well, he's not all that young, but he just, you know, fakes it. You know, he's got a hairdresser and hair. We both come from a similar gene pool, you can tell. How many of you are aware, and I want your hands to go in the hair, that Daryl has cut his own hair for the last 49 years? That's right. He hasn't been inside a barber shop since he was a boy. Well, you know what it costs to have your hair cut. You can imagine how much you might save
75 cents.
over. Yeah, well, that's the last time your dad took you. You can imagine how much money you can amass and invest in the stock market. And that's what he's done. He's swirled it all into the stock market. And it's been great until the last 18 months. So that's been one of the secrets. It's been so good that he's decided to share some of that with you folks this evening. And he's written a book, and it's titled, and I have a copy of it, by the way, it's titled How to Learn to Cut Your Own Hair and Save for Early Retirement. There's a book signing out in the lobby later if you're interested. Some of you ladies, you know, talk to Daryl. He's really good at it. But he's got another secret ingredient. We all know that when you buy a brand new automobile, when you drive it off the lot, it's a heck of a hit. Right? Depreciation is like, boy, a rock falling to the dirt. So if you drive it the first year, depreciation is pretty heavy. But the key is if you drive a car for 10 years, you don't come out ahead, but you come out a lot better than you would have because the cost per mile drops down. Well, Daryl has taken that to the absolute max. In 1966, he bought a 1965 little red Volvo from his father-in-law who wanted to get that foreign thing off the lot. Daryl's still driving it. His cost per mile, except for gas and oil, is about 2 cents. As a matter of fact, Volvo is so impressed they now pay him to drive that car. So, you know, you make a little money, you save it, you put it in the stock market, and plan for early retirement. Lastly, and this isn't really part of the whole scheme of his idea to make money, but some of you may know that when he was an undergraduate, he was a ladies' shoe salesman at Lipton Wolf in downtown Portland. How many of you know that Married with Children was modeled after that? You didn't know that, did you? I think there's some royalties there, but he doesn't talk about that very much. Well, Daryl, I have a few gifts for you now that you're really retired. So I want to share those with everybody because somebody else in here is interested in this. We're going to provide you with a lifetime subscription to AARP. $75. You can use it until you're 110. But even better than that is the 10% senior discount you can get at G.I. Joe's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
You know that.
It's a good deal. There's a subscription to the Oregon Public Employees Retirement System, Retirees Incorporated. And as a little aside, if you're a member of hers, which many of you are, I would suggest you look at that as a possibility for joining. It's well worth your time. It protects your retirement. And lastly, I have a book for Daryl. It's by Susie Orman. She's sort of a financial guru. Many of you may have heard of her. I think she's on the tube now. The book is titled, You Earned It, Don't Lose It. Mistakes you can't afford to make when you retire. So I have a copy of that. Now there's one last thing. This is more on a serious
Is this
side.
turning into an Amway presentation?
I didn't make any money in Amway. We've tried a little bit of everything over the years. We tried Mixigo, thanks to Bob lately, and invested a lot of money in that. I may still have a bottle or two. I think it was turpentine or something like that, wasn't it, Bob? There's something by Henry David Thoreau that I believe describes rather well life in general, and I think it characterizes Daryl in particular. It's quite brief. It goes like this. Live in each season as it passes. Breathe the air. Drink the drink. Taste the fruit. And resign yourself to the influence of each. Grow green with the spring. Yellow and ripe with autumn. I think Daryl has done that well.
Yay.
Daryl, farewell. We love you a lot.
Phil Levinson, your turn.
Well, I've known Daryl about 32 years, and Bob Buckendorf asked me to come up here this evening and talk about what a great friend Daryl has been to all of us, and provide some really wonderful examples, and to provide some examples of what a great professional he's been. And I always feel it's important to tell the truth, so I'll just sit down.
Wow. I've never seen that. That was very well done. Don Nelson, can you top that?
I'll do my damnedest.
Yeah, yeah.
You're really dressed good.
Yeah, Don, I like your outfit.
For somebody who's dead.
You know how unsettling it is to hear a rumor that you have died? I mean, that is eerie. You get phone calls. I'm so glad to hear your voice. This October, it'll be 28 years. The 28th anniversary of a significant event at the University of Oregon Medical School, Health Sciences and Healthy Sciences and Sciences University. We were there long enough to go through, I think, 4 name changes. This was not a significant medical discovery, not an investigational breakthrough. It was not an announcement of a cure for a dread disease. It was more important than any of those. It was the first annual International Tongue Depressor Hurling. I did not give you the command, hurler, hurler. Wait for my command, darn it. Held on the hurling green in front of CDRC. Contestants from all over the hurling green. Contestants came from all over the campus and the world to participate in this athletic event, the hurling of a tongue depressor a long distance. The rules were simple. Each contestant was allowed 2 chances to throw or hurl a tongue depressor as far as they could. Only the longer of the 2 hurls was admitted consideration. The hurls were measured on a specially designed hurling course, and the hurls were officially measured by a team of 3 officials. The head judge, the head linesman, and a crowd control officer. Bob Blakely was the crowd control officer, and it was required of him to put a number of people in the penalty box. Rowdy participants and rowdy observers, and the then president of the medical school, Leonard Lasker. There were 19 contestants that first year, including an entrant who identified himself as, you might expect, Daryl the Arm Anderson. I really do feel that it was this event that gave him his name. Just disregard what these other guys have said about the nickname of the Arm. This is where he got it. He was a cocky fellow, confident in demeanor. He approached the hurling line, the tongue depressor, and he held the tongue depressor with an innovative grip and a novel stance, followed by a smooth delivery that the other competitors tried to emulate throughout the 10 years following that. Yes, believe it or not, we ran that contest for 10 years. His hurl that day, get ready, his hurl that day proved to be the winning toss. 35 feet, 3 inches. Second place was Norton Young, who many of you know, and third place was Ralph Coleman. They were all departments. Now, it's a good thing that his first hurl was good, because it's the better of the two that counts, because remember what I said, it was 35 feet. His second hurl was 12 feet. 1 inch. He was not a humble winner. He ran around with his fists raised, pumping his chest and yelling, "I'm number 1." But for that triumph, he does deserve the accolades of this assembly. Please rise. Please join me in the arm, the arm, the arm, the arm, the arm. That's enough. Please all grab tongue depressors on the table. On my command, and wait for my command, shower our favorite son with your tongue depressors. On my command, hurlers, hurl! Oh, thank you, that was beautiful.
Daryl. Just a minute. My turn.
I forgot to read you this statement in the contract that I signed. It has my official signature on this. As part of the signature, it says under a very important paragraph, it says, rooms are equipped with a dimmer switch and a thermostat. The next line says this: there will be a $50 cleanup fee for using confetti or tongue depressor. So, pick them up. Pick them up. You cleared the confetti? We've got a couple more folks that are perhaps going to make a comment, but I promised you that this evening you would be
Regaled.
That's good. Thanks, Kelly. You're going to be amazed at this next event. This is something this event came from far, far away, and I think with no further ado, I think we'll come on up here, sports, and let's be entertained.
Come on. No, I'm just kidding. I've known Daryl for about, 3 minutes or so. I've known his wife for 3 years. I want to thank you very much for having me tonight. My name is Mag, and I represent a company called We Care Sports. I've been going to his wife's school for about 3 or 4 years doing presentations. My partner is not here. Can you see him? No. Got stuck in I-5 traffic. Yeah, there really was something bad on I-5 today. And I'm here to entertain. Would you like to see a little juggling?
Yes.
I just happen to have 3 juggling balls. By applause, would you like to see a little juggling? Okay, that's enough. Thank you very much. Actually, I want to thank you again for having me tonight. It's really fun to come do a party for somebody I don't even know. But this is Bob. That's Bob. This is Daryl playing tennis. He's in the middle of the court and he's playing doubles. No one else gets a chance. He's on the outside. He's in the middle. He's on the other outside. Now, he's over the top. Now he's down under. Now, this is my friend Daryl's checkbook. This is his wife and his joint account. Hopefully this is not Bob's checkbook. This is Daryl's friends, a bunch of yogis. This is, yeah, I knew you'd appreciate that. You'd be the only one. This is a bunch of oi-ois. This is the optical illusion. This is no strings attached. Nor are there. This is the 4 doctors that spoke tonight. This is the juggler vein for you aspiring doctors. This one's kind of a weird one. This one's called the drop. It's called a really nice pickup. This one's kind of weird. The trouble with this one is the audience is I'm still going. You still should. Thank you very much. Now, what comes after 3?
5. School, Louisiana here.
Louisiana. Hey, excuse me, sir. What's your name? What's his name? Go ahead.
Daryl, what's his name?
The guy with the glasses, Daryl.
Lanny.
Lanny?
Lanny.
Lanny, could you come up here, please? Let's get Lanny. Lanny, you will be my first volunteer. Lenny. Me too. But you know what? I'm glad that you're here. Stand on this side. Awesome. What do you do for work?
PowerPoint.
Oh, good. Hey, let's see. Would you put your feet together like this, and then your right leg like this, and your left leg like this, and your right leg like this? And I always wanted to tell a PowerPoint person what to do. All right, now here's what I want you to do. I want you to hold your hands out just like this. Here, give me 10. No dollars. That's why you're hold your hands out really fast, and I'm going to hand you this hat, and I want you to put it on your head really, really fast, and then hold your hands out like this. Sometime soon would be nice. I didn't say straight. I just said put it on your head. As quick as I get it, put it on your head. Louisiana, you said. What are you doing here?
Here for the beer.
Is it free?
No.
It's going to meet you in the back.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, now we're going to move on to 2. Check it out. Twin sisters. Are you the older sister or the younger sister?
The better looking sister.
Yeah. It's getting me back for saying something bad about it.
My brother Daryl.
Yeah, that's right. This guy's pretty fast, isn't he?
No.
Pretty fast, isn't he? Pretty fast, isn't he? Pretty fast, isn't he? All right. Now, after we're done, go out there and kill these hats. Ladies and gentlemen, juggling 3 hats with my sister. Hurry up and applause. Who's next? Actually, after 3 does come 4, and when you juggle 4, it's pretty easy. It's just 2 in this hand and 2 in this hand. Thank you very much. You have to do it at the same time. This is called the stagger tap. Wow, you guys don't get out very often. Wow, I'm impressed. This is called making them kiss. Kiss! They almost kissed the floor. Kiss! This is Daryl. Singing in the shower! Let's see, it's 4 and then 5. Would you like to see 5?
Sure.
Pretty darn impressive, isn't it? You want to see 5 in the air at one time?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Juggling 5 is very, very difficult. That's why I get to do it. Doctor, can you juggle 5? I bet you could if you tried.
Yeah, I probably could.
All right, now once I get going, hurry up and clap because I know it won't last very long. Thanks for waiting. All right, hurry up.
Excuse me, Daryl, come on up. Give Daryl the hand.
Yeah.
Daryl, can you juggle?
No.
Go sit down now. Just kidding. There. She's good. Have you ever learned how to juggle? Oh, gosh.
You can do it,
Just
Daryl.
this way. You only got one arm.
I have a hat.
Hey, you can have a special red hat. Too long. Look, a private eye. Daryl, you right-handed or left-handed? Stand on my right side here. It's my good side. I can tell it's your good side too. Hold the ball. Oh, I like that. Put this. So he's going to be the clown, and I'm going to.
Good hands, Daryl.
Daryl, a great thrower, a lousy catcher. All right, I want you to just kind of take that bag and just kind of do a little scooping motion, and I want you to toss it right about here, and I want to catch it right about here. Go for it. Very good. Now I'm going to throw it up there, and you're going to catch it. Good job. Hopefully you can see in the dark. Okay, you throw, and catch this one. Very nice. You throw.
Yay.
Nice, good. Now, juggling. I have 2, you have 1. I throw, you throw, I throw, you throw, I throw, you throw.
You throw. He throw.
I can understand why. sorry. Just a joke. What's your name? I want to be number 10! Hey, can you juggle? Hey, yeah, just leave now, would you? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. I go, you go, I go, you go. Let's do our best. You don't have to throw it too high, okay? Just about as high as you can. Yeah, you got hair, all right. It's all in my head. All right, here we go. Excuse me, do you have any lines in the show? he wants some lines, just like she did. All right, I go, you go, I go, you go. Ready? I go, you go. Wow, what a surprise!
Right.
Yeah, I got the tough side, you know. I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go, you go, I go. All right, take a bow. Take another bow. Take another bow. Now stay right there and show us what the Statue of Liberty looks like. Wow. Check it out! We brought a Mickey Mouse. Did you get that on film? Oh, Elton John. Look, ring around the collar. I bet you never wanted an earring, did you? All right, hold that arm up. Should try deodorant next time. Hey. We'll get him later. All right, I'm going to throw this ring high in the air. Your arm's going to go right in the middle. They're going to give you a big hint, right? Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready.
Are you set?
Set.
Where are you going?
Go.
Yeah! Other arm. How long have you been married? Not long enough, I guess. Very nice. Pray that I don't hit you on the nose with this one. He flinched. He is praying. All right, Daryl. All right, Daryl. That's the end of my show. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Very nice. Very nice. You may sit down now. Thank you. Oh, wait a minute. I just remembered something. I know you've got some really good friends here. Well, I'd like to have. I'd like to have 4 of your friends up here with me and you right now. So you get to choose. Let's try to do this quickly because there's a few more people that want to say bad things about you. Any 4? Yeah, yeah, come on up here, sir. Give him a hand, please. Yeah, come on up here, please. Look, they're tennis players. They got white-collared shirts. All right, good. All right. Right here. I'll be in the middle. All right. Man, this is a good-looking group. All right. Monkey see. Monkey see. Monkey do. Sorry about that. Okay, guys, we're butterflies. Come on, we're butterflies. All right, face this wall. Face this wall. Hands on your hip. Spread them and shake it. Face the audience. All right. Place one finger in the air like this and not that one. Oh, that one would do. Make it nice and firm, please. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Wow, the bird came out. Now. Fingernail. Put your fingernail in the middle of the frisbee. Yeah, I know you've been biting them, haven't you? Wow, that's right. And now I'm going to take that break. I'll fix it. So we want to do some tricks. You guys want to see some tricks? All right. Just remember, tricks are for kids. We'll probably forget most of them. All right, here we go. All right, I guess I'm not doing anything. I just keep spinning these things for about the next 3 days, 4 days, and I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm sure glad Bob isn't in a hurry. Where is Bob anyway? All right, go down on one knee. Go down on both knees. Sit down on your bottom. That's called the bottom. I'll fix it. Yeah, you can do it. I know you can. I know you can. Are these your oldest friends? All right. Good job. He started himself. All right. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything. All right. Lay down, please. Lay down on your back. Now the one I can never teach my dog. Roll over. I'm just kidding. Stand up. Stand up. And give him a big hand. Let's just see what I can break down there. Hold on to the glasses. That's what I said. Oh. Only got 4 more tries. Maybe I should ask you, how many of you think I can do it? How many of you don't think I can do it? How many don't care whether I do it? All right, I'll be aiming for you. Wow, it's really a beautiful basket, isn't it? Uh-oh, watch out. Isn't that cool? I haven't hit anything yet or anybody. That's an accomplishment. All right, got to get the right swing. I think at this point anything would do. I think my first shot was my best shot.
Hit the wall.
It hit the wall. It hit the
Back wall.
No, you don't.
I've actually never done this trick before. I thought it was kind of interesting.
Good night, Cap.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. The bartender. See me afterwards. All right, I only get 2 more chances, and then what am I going to do? Good catch. You may keep that Frisbee. That is your present for tonight. Because I know Bob's not going to give you anything. Sorry, Bob. Right. Last one, no matter what. Because you don't want me to do this all night, do you? Might be more interesting than some of those speakers. Sorry. But this guy right here, he's very, very good. All right, that's right. I'm not taking on my best shot. All right, to wrap it up here a little juggling with the clubs. This is the juggler using his head. Ouch, O-E, ouch, O. Under the leg, thank you very much. Most of you couldn't see it anyway. Under the other leg, thank you. All right, under the leg, under the other leg. This is my wife, always going behind my back. That's called a drop. That's called a pickup. It's okay, Bob, I'm almost done. Bob told me he'd pay me for all the drops. So I'm just working on it. Double spins. Would you like to see a triple spin? Yeah. All right, I'll do singles and doubles into the light, and then triples. Oh, just the right person to help me. Could you help me, please? Ma'am? Yeah, come on, Janet. Janet, come on, Janet. Hand for Janet, please. Absolutely, you can. Let's do this. Wait. That was really good. Now, throw that again. I want 1 flip right here. Oh, now hold on. Just happen to have a.
Come on, Jan.
Fourth plug. Cane. You're bored for just a second. You're not bored, you're a woman. Alright, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to juggle. I'm going to toss you one on the count of 3 like this. And you're going to flip me one at the same time like that. Put it in your hand.
You can do it, Jan.
And catch and flip, go. Good job. Go flip, good job. And ready, go.
Flip.
Right. On the count of 3. Alright, so you're going to flip me that one. Make a good flip, and then I'm going to throw it this way. I'll throw it kind of a little bit high, nice and soft, so it won't hit. He likes me, I do.
What's all boys?
He just wants to be done. All right, Janet. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Not yet, Janet.
It's your job.
No, that's fine. Just put it in your right hand. Very good. Janet, you are awesome. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Janet. Had a tough time with that pink one. 1, 2, 3, go. That wasn't not making me nervous. I wish I had my. Thank you very much for having me tonight, and Janet and I are going to do this 3 times in a row, and you have been a great audience. Daryl, good luck. Bob, good luck. Janet, you're going to need some luck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Now, do we get lessons, juggling lessons after this is all over?
When you're finished, I would love to teach anyone who would like to learn how to juggle. It'll only take most of you about 9 years. I mean, 9 minutes, all right? Yeah, 11 minutes.
Okay. We're getting to the end. Hang in. Do one of you guys, the tennis buddies, want to say something, Mike?
My name is Mike Rawls. I met my good friend Daryl in the 3rd or 4th grade, depending upon memory. We've been good friends since. But I guess I get to talk tonight about a subject that really no one else has talked about. As we progress through school life, I remember in the 7th grade, Daryl got invited to a party, and I at the same party. And it was kind of neat because there were young ladies there. And it's kind of, a new thing for us guys to interact with the ladies. And since I've known Daryl so well over all these years, I've had the good fortune to follow his progress, just meeting people and going through the dating process and the like. I remember in college, he began telling me about a lady that he was seeing. I was down at Oregon State, and Daryl was up at Portland State at the time. And, back in those years, we didn't have email, so we corresponded by letters, and finally he sent me a photograph of this lady. And this lady had kind of a man's name, as I recall. And, the more I talked to Daryl, the more serious this thing sounded. So one day, I'd seen the photograph, and Daryl said, Mike, I think Frankie is coming down to Oregon State this week. I'm not sure. So with all the uncertainty, there's football games going on, a lot of stuff. Anyway, picture this. I'm walking down with 2 fraternity brothers, one on each side. Now you've all seen these cartoon characters or the Abbott and Costello movies where somebody walks into a steel post. So we're walking at full stride. And I turn this way, and I got a glimpse of a person that, in fact, was Frankie. And sure enough, I walked head-on into a steel post. Anyway, I guess I'm up here to say that earlier we talked about Daryl's assets and allocations of assets and things like that, but I think all of us who know Daryl and Frankie know what and who Daryl's best and most fabulous asset is. And I think we should all But like everyone else in here, I'm really, really happy and honored to have known these two people as long as I have, and I'm sure for you as long as you have. It's just wonderful to be here tonight and wonderful to share this with them. So that's all I have.
Oh, Elise, you're going to do this. Thank you.
Well, I'd just like to say I'm a little disappointed that none of my Camp Meadowood Springs fellow campers are here to share this with me. I brought some chicken rings and I wanted to reminisce about that. But most of you know Daryl pre-retirement, but I just want to give you a little look into post-retirement because he's been retired for about 9 days now. And by the time I wake up in the morning, he has had breakfast, tended to the garden, washed the car, answered his email, vacuumed the house, and he's sitting at the kitchen table reading the paper asking, what do I do next? So Dawn, please, can you just make up a clinic for him and bring him down? A couple hours a day, that's great. Dad, I love you. Congratulations.
In fact, Daryl, didn't you show up Monday? You haven't been coming to work as often, I noticed that. Yes. But you showed up Monday and said, well, I finished my retirement, what do I do next? I do have a quick bio, but I'm not going to read this. It's very long. In fact, this is a list of honors and papers that Daryl's written and presentations he's done, meetings he's gone to. It's a very long list, but I'm just going to do 3 or 4 that's on this list. Daryl was training coordinator for Speech Path and the UAP from 83 to 99. Interim director of a LEND grant from 96 to 99. Training director, LEND grant 99 to 2002. Discipline director in Speech Path, 99 to 02. He is an associate professor, now emeritus, associate professor of Speech Path at Oregon Health Sciences and whatever we are now. And some honors. In 91, Daryl was president-elect of Oregon Speech Language and Hearing Association, president of Oregon Speech Language Hearing Association in 92, past president, Oregon, of course. Significant honors. Presented honors of the association in 91, fellowship in ASHA in 94, and Daryl said really that the honor he's most proud of, though, is that he was winner of OHSU's Faculty Senate Award for Teaching. I did, now the things on your table, the toys, those are mine. Those are not party favors. I'm not giving them away. Leave them on the table and go back in my office. But I put the trains on the table in honor of Daryl being the training coordinator. Frankie shipped me just a couple of, well, several comments and just 3 or 4 stories of Daryl as a youth. And then we'll have Daryl come and just share a few closing comments about, like Phil did probably, huh? When Daryl was 4 years old, he and his little buddy, Jimmy O'Phelan, painted a car. But the car wasn't their little toy car. This was Mr. and Mrs. O'Phelan's real car. And they painted it in an oil-based yellow house paint. The boys thought it looked really good, but the O'Phelans thought it looked really bad. But maybe that's why Daryl likes yellow cars. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, when Daryl was about 5 years old, he was out playing. He bumped into an electric fence. His mom told him never touch those wires or they would electrocute him and he would die. The fence knocked him down. He landed on the ground and he thought he was dead, but he picked himself up. But on the way home, he became sadder and sadder. He finally turned to his mom and said, when am I going to die? He knew it was coming. As a little guy, somewhere about 6 years old, Daryl was holding a little pussy willow and enjoying rubbing that little thing on his face. But you know, little boys, it didn't just end up on his face. Here, and then he started playing little orifices. It ended up in the orifice on the front of your face, and he had to be rescued to his mom, who had to shake black pepper in the other nostril, and he sneezed out. story. For 9 weeks, 9 weeks during the summer of 1970, before Daryl was gainfully employed, he drove a Volkswagen camper bus around Europe with his friends, the Hunts and Mike Rawls. At each gas station, and I can see Daryl doing this. At each gas station, no matter what country it was, as they were motoring across Europe, Daryl would turn to the gas station attendant, put on the famous Daryl Anderson smile, and he would say, "Feel it up!" And he was very proud because no matter what country it is, they all understood his accent. Daryl, why don't you come and share these stories?
I decided to retire the day that I had one pair of glasses on my head, one around my shirt, and one in my mouth. And I asked Frankie if she'd seen my glasses. She said 2 is okay, 3, that's too many. I've got to finish up one thing with the Pussy Willow story, because Frankie was a new teacher, and she's sitting around the table making conversation, telling the other teachers about what her husband had done. And she said, "You know what my husband did when he was a little boy? He put a cattail up his nose." And the teachers, she said, they were really impressive. We'd like to meet him. That's fantastic. It was a pussy bowl. Okay, this is size 18 font. What have I gone and done? Not retirement, I hope. Could I have everybody that would call, retirement's a word we use, but everybody that has retired in some form, could you guys all stand up? We need a little exercise here now. You stand up if you are retired. Or if you're going to... It's their fault that I am moving over to go with the other side, because they've encouraged me to do this. Now I'd like all the people that have been speech language pathologists at CDRC in some manner. Could you guys all stand up if you've been speech language pathologists? This has been fantastic. Although I'm very interdisciplinary, I love you guys, and I love what you've done for me. One other group that should stand up, and that is all of the mothers. Everybody that's a mother, stand up, because it's this weekend. I love you guys. All of the mothers, that's great. A couple of weeks ago, I was listening to PBS, and there was a man on there talking about his life and his decision to quit his job because it was so much in conflict with his family and friends. And I really started to think how much my job has been part of my family and friends. And I am so thankful for that. I mean, when our kids were little, we'd go to Chris Williams, and he would diagnose, yeah, it's measles, yeah, it's middle ear infection, and sometimes he'd prescribe medicine for us and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, Alan Viker then, yeah?
Yeah. Need some more of that. My kids, Elise and Zach. Zachary couldn't be with us here tonight because he's in Japan, but he would love to be here. We're in the TOTS program, so they've actually got some of their schooling there. Private school, didn't cost anything. All of my physical energies, I'm forever indebted to the OTs and PTs here for all of the advice they gave me. It was wonderful. I'm back up here today, and I'm going to play tennis tomorrow because of you guys. So thank you for all of your help. And then the old lunch table. We used to have a big cafeteria at CDRC, and we used to have a great time at the lunch table. So that was where I found out what movies to see, what plays to go to, who to avoid. That's tricky.
I have a letter for Daryl Anderson.
What?
A letter for Daryl Anderson.
Young man, could you come up here?